Hi everyone, it's time for Bible. So this week we get to learn about one of my favorite birds, a goose. I know! What does a goose say? That's pretty good. A goose, now not just any goose, but the types of geese that fly very, very, very long distances. They're migrating, right? Like Canadian geese. They migrate. That means that they travel all the way from north all the way down to where it's warm in the winter for the south. And they do this once or twice a year. That's a long time to fly. Now, when geese fly, they fly in like a V, right? So they fly like this. And the goose that's in front, he pushes all of the wind out of the way, and it kind of makes it so that it's easier for everyone behind him to fly. That's why they fly like a V. And the person in front gets really tired. The goose that's in the front has to fly the hardest. I wouldn't want to have that job, would you? And you know what the geese do? They take turns. They take turns flying. Let's see what our lesson is about today. So it's very hard work to fly, and flying into the wind takes a lot of energy. But geese have an amazing way of helping each other with the hard work of flying. When geese migrate, they fly in a V formation in which the lead goose does the most work. When the lead goose flies against the wind, this creates a pocket of lower wind resistance right behind it. And so in that pocket of lower wind resistance, two geese can fly more easily. And the pocket made by those two geese is even bigger. So the geese behind them, it's even easier and it's even easier. And the further you go back on the V, the easier it is to fly. So geese share the work of being the lead goose. They take turns. When the lead goose gets tired, it drops back, it flies back, and it goes to the back of the V. And so the next person in line, the next goose in line, takes the place. And so then when this one gets tired, it goes to the back, and another one is in front and has to do the hardest work. So the new leader does the extra work when the goose that had been leading flies further back to regain its strength. See, geese share the load and make it easier for the others to fly. And this reminds me of our Bible verse this week. See, our Bible verse is found in Galatians 6:2, and it says, "Carry each other's burdens, and in this way you will fulfill the law of Christ." See, God designed us to help each other, to share the burden of life and all of the things that we have to do in this life. God designed us to be together, to support each other, and to help one another. And so when we're carrying each other's burdens, we're kind of being like the geese, aren't we? We're taking turns doing the most work to help the rest of the flock, or the class, or the family, or the community. We're doing what we can to help others, or carrying each other's burdens. And in this way, we will fulfill the law of Christ, like in our Bible verse. So this means that we could share the work that others are doing, and we're going to help others with their problems and give other people a chance to rest, just like the geese do. And if we all help one another, no one is left to do all of the hard work alone. Could you imagine if you didn't help your mom at all at the house, and your mom had to do the dishes and do the laundry and clean the house and cook the food and help you with school and help you get dressed and help you brush your teeth and help you clean your room and pick up your clothes and pick up your toys, and she had to go to work and help make money and go to the grocery store and everything? Do you think that would be hard? It is hard, trust me. So what can you do to help carry another person's burdens? We talked about that. Helping one another and encouraging one another and carrying each other's burdens, which means that there are things you could do to help. Maybe you could clean up your own room. Maybe you can learn to brush your teeth and get yourself dressed. Maybe when mom comes back with all the groceries, say, I can help bring the groceries in, and you can help put the cereal away or put the snacks away. There are lots of other ways. If your brother or sister is struggling with their homework, maybe you could help them. Say, I know how to write my letters. Maybe I'll help you. And these are all kinds of ways that we can carry each other's burdens so that we can do what God wants us to do to help each other and encourage one another. So, all of us in God's family need to help each other as we live our lives. Carrying another person's burden might mean doing work for a person who's disabled or elderly. It might mean taking care of a younger brother or sister. But like the geese, God wants us to carry each other's burdens by helping each other and making it easier for them to follow Him. Let's all follow Him together, boys and girls. Talk to you next time.